Hello all. Welcome to Ekam Academy. Today, as part of our daily current affairs discussion, we are going to look into an important serious issue which has become a global problem. Yes. So before that, let me ask a question. What are the basic essentials of human life? So we have some certain things without which we cannot live our lives, right? So what are those basic essentials according to you? It is food, clothing, shelter, as well as air to breathe. Yes or no? Even the clean air is one of the fundamental right guaranteed by the Supreme Court, as it has highlighted that Article 21 right to life and personal liberty also include right to clean air and environment, right? Yes or no? Then what happened now? Why we are discussing now? Because yesterday there was a report which released the level of air quality across the different parts of the world, and interestingly only seven countries, you can say, in the world, entire world of almost 193 countries, only seven countries are having WHO guidelines satisfied air quality in their own area. That means only seven countries are having very good air quality, and all other countries, okay, so all other countries are suffering from air pollution. So how much is the level of air pollution in India? Shocking revelations are also made out of this report. So what is the main thing is, out of 100 most polluted cities, 99 are there from Asia itself, and out of this also 83 are from India. And surprisingly, India's capital Delhi made a record of becoming the world's most polluted capital city for the fourth time. Like consequently, you can say continuously for the fourth year, Delhi has been recorded as the most polluted capital city in the world. And in the world, entire world, most polluted city is also from India. So these are the things which we are going to look into this discussion. So we are going to analyze what is this 2023 World Air Quality Report, released by whom, what are the parameters on which they have released this report, and what are the top performing states, or which are the countries with very poor air quality, and what are the observations, and in with respect to India, what are the initiatives and what are the causes, and other things we'll analyze as part of this discussion. Without any further delay, let's start here. So you can see here, according to yesterday's report, the 10 top most polluted cities you can see on the screen. So here you can see the most polluted entire country is Bangladesh. Okay, it is almost having 10 times more than polluted levels. What that is what recommended by WHO, means WHO has recommended certain guidelines. Compared to WHO guidelines, 10 times more pollution is observed in the country of Bangladesh. It has been the world's most polluted country according to this report. And then second place is Pakistan, and surprisingly India is in the third place. And one more thing you need to know is, last year in the same index in 2022 report, India was ranked 8th. That means from 8th position we are now dropped to third position itself. Okay, so this is a main important thing you need to know. In the upcoming prelims or any other competitive exams, most of the questions will come from this particular topic. Based on the rankings or the name of the cities also can be asked. So stay tuned. Here you can see what are the most polluted cities. Okay, capital cities, if you see, it is New Delhi. For the fourth time also, New Delhi has been recorded as the most polluted capital city in the entire world, with almost 92.7% pollution recorded. And every year, air pollution is resulting in a 7 million deaths across the world. And this is combinedly more than the recorded deaths among AIDS and malaria. So if you combine AIDS and malaria deaths also, that is less than this air pollution deaths only. That means highest number of deaths are also occurring because of this level of air pollution, not only in India, in other parts of the world also. But here, what you need to know is, India is in the third place, Bangladesh is in the first place, and second most we have is Dhaka, again the capital of Bangladesh. Like this, some certain capital cities with the worst pollution you can see on the screen. So now, how many countries were assessed? Means 134 countries, and 7,800 locations or cities were examined based on the PM 2.5 concentrations. So we'll understand what is PM 2.5 further. Then what is the point of discussion here? We are discussing about World Air Quality Report, why it is in news, what is this report saying, and what are the key highlights. We'll understand what is this particulate matter and how it is causing negative impact on our health and other things. We'll understand what is this air quality index and national ambient air quality standards, as well as what is the level of air pollution in India, and also nation clean air program. So these are the things which we are going to discuss as part of this discussion. So this forms part of GS paper 3 in environment, specifically under pollution. Then what is the main news? Delhi was recorded as a worst most, like you can say, world's most polluted capital city for the fourth time in the World Air Quality Report 2023. Now, who is releasing this report means it is a Swiss-based organization, IQ Air. Okay, so this main job of this organization is to assess the level of pollution in the countries. Before that, we just need to know in India. So this is important because most of the questions are coming from the same thing. So here you need to know what are the causes of air pollution in India. So if you know the reasons, you can put those causes of air pollution in the comment section. But now, for now, I'm explaining the causes. First most major cause is fossil fuel burning or conversion of fossil fuels. So when we are burning these fossil fuels for our transportation or other reasons, so harmful chemicals or harmful pollutants are being released, like nitrous oxides, sulfur oxides, and volatile organic compounds. Like this, so many other harmful compounds are being released. So first most reason for this air pollution is fossil fuels. Then we have agricultural activities. So agricultural activities, like Delhi's air pollution is mainly been attributed to stubble burning, no? So that is also one of the reason, but not mainly. So agricultural activities also contribute to air pollution, burning the crop or to prepare for the next cropping and all. Then we have landfills because of solid waste management, leaching, solid waste management, e-waste, plastic waste. These are all the reasons of air pollution in India. Then we have industrial dust also during constructions or mining, all these things. Okay, industrial or construction related dust. All these are the reasons. And we have fifth reason is firecrackers also, mainly in Delhi. Because of this only, Supreme Court has imposed a blanket ban. No? So then also they have asked to develop green crackers. That is why, because firecrackers also will accentuate the air pollution and decrease the level of quality in the air. So these are some main reasons why we have high air pollution in different parts of the Indian cities. Specifically, Asian cities also having high pollution according to this report. Now we'll know what is this report saying about. First thing you need to know is it was released by IQ Air. It is a Swiss-based organization, not an intergovernmental organization, just mainly a company which is involved in assessing the air quality using some certain parameters. So in almost 7,800 cities in 134 countries and different regions, they have calculated the air quality and they have released this report. So what is the methodology they have used is mainly they have relied upon PM 2.5. Okay, so here you need to know what is PM 2.5, we'll understand later. But what are the key highlights? So you can see India has recorded as third most poor air quality country after Bangladesh and Pakistan. So first is Bangladesh and second place is Pakistan. So next most polluted country is Bangladesh. So it is having almost air pollution 10 times more than what WHO has recommended, that is safe. Okay, so then that is what the level of air pollution in Bangladesh. Second place is Pakistan. It is having almost 9 times what is more recommended by WHO. Then we have in third place India. India is almost having 8 times more than what is safe recommended by WHO. Okay, so then what are the polluted cities in India means fourth year in a row Delhi was recorded as most polluted capital city in India. Then this is the most important thing you need to remember for the upcoming prelims or even for the TSPSC or any other exam. They can ask you this particular question, which, because this has been recorded as the world's most polluted city or urban area itself. In the entire world, this has been from India itself. So Begusarai, this is one particular town or city in Bihar where there is more than 50 lakh population. Okay, so this particular area has been recorded as world's most polluted urban area, Begusarai in Bihar. Then out of 11 most polluted cities, 10 are from India itself. Okay, one only exception is Lahore from Pakistan. And in this report, if you see topmost 50 polluted cities, if you find, among them 42 were in India itself. Highest was recorded from India. So what are the cities of Indian origin finding mention in top 50 most polluted cities means you can see here. These type of questions can also be asked. Greater Noida, Muzaffarnagar, Gurgaon, Arra, Dadri, Patna, Faridabad, Noida, Meerut, Ghaziabad, Rohtak. So these are the all Indian cities, 10 cities almost, which have found their mention in the top 50 polluted cities released by IQAir. Then what is the PM 2.5 level in India means? Almost 96% of Indian population is experiencing harmful impacts associated with this PM 2.5. So we'll understand what is PM 2.5. Only 7 countries. What are those 7 countries? Australia, Estonia, Finland, Grenada. Grenada is in South America. So Iceland, Mauritius, and New Zealand. Only these 7 countries are having the air quality according to WHO guidelines. Means whatever they have recommended, which is safe PM 2.5, that is there only in these 7 countries. All other countries in the world are having unsafe PM 2.5 levels in their countries. So out of 124 countries assessed out of 134, you can see only these countries, except these 7, all other countries are having more than 95% around PM 2.5. That is the worst thing recorded as part of this report. Then what is particulate matter, which is becoming a global concern means? Particulate matter is nothing but atmospheric particulate matter which is released, okay, in because of this combustion of fossil fuels or something. So this particular is nothing. Why it is very specific? Because of its small size. Even the diameter of this is less than 2.5 micrometers. It is almost 3% of the human hair diameter, if you assess. So it is so thin. That is why it is easily absorbed even into the lungs. So it is causing respiratory illness, asthma, and all these serious health concerns among the humans. So here it can be in the solid particulate form or liquid droplets in the form of air also. So PM can be even found in the other dust generating activities like construction activities and all. So if you see larger particulate PM10, we have those will be found in soil, but smaller PM 2.5 diameter PMs, if you see, those are found in burning of fossil fuels like gasoline in cars, diesels, and trucks. So that is why if you have seen with respect to improving Delhi air quality, it's all the central government or Delhi government are imposing blanket ban on using diesel vehicles. For some time, even they have banned use of diesel vehicles also, because there is high PM 2.5 that is released. And coal is also coal which is generating whichever the coal plants that are using this coal to generate electricity, they also have this potential of releasing PM 2.5. So these are the sources of PM 2.5 which can be even asked in UPSC prelims. So first thing you need to know is PM 2.5 can be divided into primary and secondary. Primary means from where we are getting direct PM 2.5 like smokestack or tail pipelines and all. So another thing is secondary PM means which is generated from other emissions, gaseous emissions or chemical reactions. Then these are the two types of PMs we have again in 2.5. So what are the harmful effects we have means because of its smaller size, it can be easily penetrated into lungs and it can even enter into bloodstream and it can cause lung cancers, heart strokes and all these health related issues. So then now we need to know to assess the air quality, there is some standards that is followed in India. So we have National Air Quality Index. So who is releasing this means CPCB. So what is CPCB means? Central Pollution Control Board. So under which act they have this power means you need to know. CPCB was created as a statutory body under Water Act of 1974 initially. Later on, it was entrusted with more powers under Air Act also of 1981. So first thing you need to know is this National Air Quality Index is given, or you can say this was launched in 2016 around under the Swachh Bharat mission, okay, to assess the air quality. So this is color specific and city specific also. That means every city will have their unique air quality index assessed based on 8 indicators. Okay, so 8 indicators or 8 pollutants are monitored as part of this air quality index. So out of which five we have from solid form and three we have from gaseous form. So here what you need to know is these five. Okay, what are these five? Carbon monoxide you have, then nitrogen dioxide you have, third one SO2 or sulfur dioxide we have, NH3 or ammonia we have, then fifth one is ozone, O3 or ozone. So these are the solid solid type of pollutants which are measured as part of National Air Quality Index. Then here sixth one is PB or lead we call, seventh is PM 2.5 and eighth one is PM10. Like this 10 indicators are there as part of National Air Quality Index. Based on these 8 pollutants only, country's air quality will be determined. So this is what you have to remember. These 8 are already asked in UPSC prelims, so you need to remember. They can also ask in the future. Then National Ambient Air Quality Standards. So again, who is releasing this means This is also released by CPCB itself, same body. So whatever you have remembered, the 8 in case of air quality index or there, no, the same 8 also will be part of this National Ambient Air Quality Standards. Along with this 8, we have some other things like benzene, C6H6. Benzene is C6H6. Okay. Then benzopyrene, we have benzopyrene. Then we have arsenic. Then nickel. So in addition to these 8, if you add these 4, totally 12 pollutants are monitored as part of this National Ambient Air Quality Standards, also released by CPCB. So in examination point of view, you need to remember those 8 and these 12 also. So it is easy to remember. Then what is this National Clean Air Program launched by Government of India to curb air pollution in India? Means this was launched in 2019 to reduce PM levels only, particulate matter levels, PM 2.5 or PM 10 in all 132 cities which are identified as non-attainment cities according to this National Ambient Air Quality Standards. So in these standards which are not fulfilling the safe level, so those cities are assessed as part of this National Clean Air Program. And this year, as they have started in 2019, okay, so they are considering 2017 as the base year. And according to this 17, what is the level of pollution in these respective cities, that has to be taken in minimum 20 to 30%. At least 33% of the particulate matter compared to 2017 levels have to be decreased by 2024. That means this is year is the target for this National Clean Air Program. Very important. Okay, over a 5-year period, they wanted to reduce. What is the base level means 2017. This was launched in 2019. Compared to 2017 levels, minimum 33% reduction in particulate matter has to be recorded from non-attainment cities according to this National Ambient Air Quality Standards. Then, what are the initiatives taken? Initiatives taken by Government of India for portal we have for air quality and weather forecasting. Then air quality index we have seen 8 pollutants. Graded response action plan is with respect to Delhi itself. Only with respect to Delhi we have this. Then with respect to controlling vehicular pollution, now you know already BS4 was completed, and BS4 to BS6 we have directly shifted. There is no BS5. Do remember this. BS5 is not there. This is according to European standards, Bharat stage emission norms. So you need to know what is the difference between BS6 and BS4. In what terms we have improved, that is important from examination perspective. Then push for vehicles also, you know, under FAME. FAME is under which ministry? Answer in the comment section. Okay. So faster adoption of this electric vehicle scheme also we have. Odd even policy we have in Delhi in case of high pollution. Every year winter we are experiencing worst air quality in Delhi. No, at that time this odd even is being implemented, and new commissions for air quality management we have. And in case of this what we call in case of this stubble burning, to prevent this, turbo seeder machines are also given to the farmers at the subsidized prices and all. And we have National Air Quality Monitoring Program also launched to monitor the air quality in different parts of the country. So these are the initiatives taken. But before that, we need to know what are the harmful impacts of air pollution, okay, on the environment or on the humans also. What is the harmful impact? First thing we have is health. Health is getting compromised. As I told you, every year 7 million people are dying globally because of air pollution. So this is the worst thing. Then global warming is also the impact of air pollution. Along with this, we have acid rains. You know, acid rains are caused by SO2 and NO2, sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide. In when these two things are causing acid rain, it is becoming like a negative impact for the environment or ecosystem. So it is not good for the plants. Then eutrophication is also one negative impact we have. Then we have ozone layer depletion also. These are the main things which you need to know. Okay. When you're studying about pollutants, try to remember there is two classification of pollutants based on the how they're formed. Okay. Primary pollutants means if they're released directly from particular source. All these pollutants like sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxide, so all these are primary pollutants. But secondary pollutants means which are generated from some other pollutants. Okay, for example, ozone. Ground level ozone is not safe. Whatever the ozone we have in the stratosphere, that is only good for the human environment. Okay, so whatever the ozone, ground level ozone is a pollutant. It is generated by this harmful reaction between sulfur and nitrous oxides, volatile organic compounds, and all. So these are considered as secondary pollutants. Then what is a way forward? What has to be suggested is always a close coordination is required, even with respect to the ministries or the agencies involved in controlling the air pollution, or with respect to the government and the people also. They have to have close coordination. We should not only think that government should have to take some measures and they have to improve the air quality. As responsible citizen, we also need to improve our air quality. How we can improve the air quality means by afforestation, by using more public transportation and limiting the private vehicle usage, or even controlling the other pollution means. Okay, so recycling, reusing, when you minimize the waste. Okay, so whatever you have written in the causes, same thing if you reverse, that will be the way forward. Okay, so in this way we can curb the level of air pollution in different parts of the world. So that can be suggested in the way forward. Then what is a practice question given yesterday is, under the constitution a person shall be disqualified from being elected as a member if. Okay, here see the word is asking only under constitution, it is not under representation of people's act. So first I told you is holding office of profit. Second, if he found guilty of certain election offences or corrupt practices. This also is a ground for disqualification, but not mentioned by Constitution of India, but it is mentioned by Representation of People's Act 1951. So this cannot be done. Then he is discharged insolvent. Okay, so if insolvency or unsound mind or office of profit or losing citizenship or any other ground specified by the parliament. So these things are specified by the Constitution of India. So answer here is 1 and 3 only. Then, time for practice question. Here you can see, in the cities of our country, which among the following atmospheric gases are normally considered in calculating air quality index? We have discussed 8, no? Out of which suits here? You have here combination of options given. Answer, try to answer in the comment section from the given statements. Then, what is the main question given for practice? Describe the key statements of the revised global air quality guidelines released recently by WHO. How are these different from its last updated one in 2005? What changes in India's clean air program are required to achieve these revised standards? Okay, so this is what the main question given for practice. Try to answer this and put in the comment section. As we have reached the end of the video, in this video we have discussed about World Air Quality Report, which was released by IQRS, Swiss-based organization, and we have seen India specific highlights, and also we have seen global highlights. Along with, we have seen national air quality index and national ambient air quality standards, as well as what are the causes and impacts of air pollution in India. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.